Hey, everybody. Welcome to day 228 of Reseller Reflections, the day in the life of a full-time reseller supporting her family. It's Wednesday, January 22nd, 2025. And I didn't check if we met our sales goal. That's how removed I am from actually monitoring it at this point because I know I'm doing all of the things. How cool is that? Oh my gosh. But hold on. Let me check. I don't know. It seemed like a slow sales day. I'll let you know in a second. We did not meet our sales goal today. Yeah, but you can see what importance I'm putting that on that day to day because I haven't been that invested in it because I know I'm doing all the things and putting the work in. And that is kind of what I want to talk to you about tonight is it okay to change your tactics? So we're doing this 12-week year, and I'll link up the video on that 12-week year intensive reseller program. And we set our goals, and for 12 weeks, we have certain tactics that we do. Some of them are daily, some of them are weekly, whatever. We all set our own tactics. And the question has come up a couple of times for myself and for others. Is it okay to change the tactics? Like we wrote these all out at the beginning. Is it kind of like cheating to tweak something or to change it or to be flexible with it? And so I kind of came up with a yardstick to kind of measure this by. Let's see, let me come up with a good example here. So all right, so I'll use mine as an example. I'll use one of my health goals. I was going to do cardio Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, right? And that was what I had in my plan. That was my tactic, and I had it that specific. Well, turns out I couldn't do it. There were a couple hurdles in my way for a Tuesday or Thursday, and I felt like I was cheating if I switched it to, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, or whatever. And I felt like I was cheating. And so I think it is, if you look at your goal and you figure out if that tactic is still going to get you there, if you kind of rearrange it, and this is the first time we've done this and embarked on this. So yeah, absolutely, it's okay if you change your tactic, and that is where I'm going to land, as long as it is still feeding into your goal, as long as it is still getting you where you want to go. Absolutely. Now, is it okay if you just don't feel like it, or you think it's maybe a little too challenging? Is it okay to switch it? Is it still going to get you to your goal if you switch that up? Like how detrimental would that be to your goal? Does it still get you to the same result? If I said I was going to list, $5,000 in inventory a week, does it matter if I'm the one listing it or one of my employees is listing it? Does it matter? No, because it's still going to get me to the same goal. Does it matter if I chunk it down into days or an overall goal for the week? No, same result. Same results. All right, so that is kind of where I landed, because I think we all need to be a little kinder to ourselves and not get lost in the details and the tactics and what we set in place. Because if it is going to even deter us from getting to the goal, we need to change it. We need to be flexible enough to say, hey, you know what? I didn't do this quite right. I didn't set it quite right. What can I do instead? All right, so those are little pivots. And I love in The Slight Edge, we're reading that in our C-Chats book club. I love the analogy uses as a space shuttle, right? Let's say we're going to the moon, right? And there's a course, right? Here's your course. You're going. And he describes it as, Jeff Olson in The Slight Edge describes it as a gyroscope, right? There's a million little course corrections on the way, right? Like there's constant adjustments. There's constant course corrections. Is the goal still the same? Is the destination still the same? Absolutely. But you're going to have little course corrections along the way. So don't get derailed by those. I also know that that's something that can derail us. It definitely can derail me. It probably can derail you too. So don't get lost in the details. You want to look destination. Okay. And don't be afraid to make those little adjustments and those little tweaks along the way, because your destination is the same. Your goal is the same. And sometimes in order to get to that destination, you have to make those course corrections. It's just the way it works. All right, guys, have a great night. I am reset to zero, as I hope you all are too. I know you all are too. And I'm ending early tonight. I might come back for more, but I'm having like a little lack of energy day today. So I might not. I might just take a break. All right, guys, I'll see you on day 229. Night, night.